Good afternoon, Knights. Thanks for joining us. I'm Perez, and today is Wednesday, November 5th, 2025, and here is your Charge on Air update. Hurricane Melissa left a devastating mark on Jamaica, and now UCF students are stepping up to help from miles away. Charge on Air reporter Andrew Cherico shows how one campus community is turning concern into action.
The devastation left behind Category 5 Hurricane Melissa continues to weigh heavy on Jamaica and those watching from afar. Here in Orlando, some UCF students are still struggling to reach loved ones back home. UCF senior Assalamualaikum Robinson says when he lost contact with his family in Jamaica, he felt helpless. That feeling turned into action. Robinson started a nonprofit, the ASMR Foundation, to send essential goods to families until he can return home himself.
When I heard, I was very worried, especially for my grandma, because she's like going up in age, so I was really worried about her.
Here on UCF's campus, the Jamaican Student Association is rallying around each other and supporting, hosting events such as Letters to Jamaica, where they're writing words of encouragement for their communities recovering back home. As students put pen to paper, their messages carry more than words. They carry hope for those still recovering in Jamaica. Leading the effort is Kavana McKenzie, Prime Minister of the Jamaican Student Association.
Create an environment where we could be grateful for the things that we do love about Jamaica and write letters to those abroad to let them know that we're thinking of them and that we are praying for the fastest recovery and for everything.
Assalamualaikum continues doing everything he can from afar while finishing the semester. Whether it's sending barrels of supplies or relaying messages to relatives, he stands so he can visit home. He says more than anything, he just wishes he could reach his grandmother.
If I could call my grandma right now, send her a message, I would definitely say I love you, feel me? That's definitely, love her to death.
In Orlando, Andrew Cherico, The Charge on Air.
UCF's Jamaican Student Association and the ASMR Foundation says efforts like these will continue as recovery moves forward. For more information on how to donate or get involved, visit their Instagram pages, UCF JAMSA or ASMR Foundation. Protein powder has boomed over the last decade, with the industry scaling over billions of dollars. However, Consumer Reports has recently tested 23 different protein powders to find that they aren't as healthy as they may seem. Experts say that 2/3 of those tested contain more lead in one serving than what is recommended for daily consumption. Gym goer Aaron Campbell consumes protein powder daily and says he has to be more cautious.
Yeah, but now that I know how much lead is actually in your average protein powder, I got to be more cautious with the ones I'm getting because I actually do care about what I put into my body. I care about my fitness levels. I got to take these extra steps just to make sure I'm putting the right stuff in my body.
So the next time you go to buy some protein powder, check the Consumer Reports to find out what's the best option for your health. Students can search Consumer Reports online to learn more. Students at UCF are in the middle of a busy season as we've hit the month of November. A big worry every year during this time is the amount of stress these students are going through at the time. Reporter Diego Ortiz gives us a closer look at the issue of burnt out across campus.
With the semester month of November, we've hit the busiest time of the year and some students are dealing with burnout. Dr. Larry Marks from UCF CAPS believes there's different ways to cope with the issue.
Burnt out is usually when we feel extra tired and we have been working so long at a particular task or tasks, and it's just starting to feel a little bit overwhelming. Some of the ways of coping with burnout and stress is one, kind of getting in touch with, well, what's the purpose of me doing this anyway? Maybe it's you're taking that class in and of itself may not be something that is leading to a higher level goal that will bring some that is more meaningful to the person.
With the withdrawal deadline being on October 31st, some students have decided to withdraw from some of their courses, while others at least consulted their advisors about it. Now with deadlines and workload piling breaking point.
Since I work twice a week, I have to figure out how to balance both of those. And I also want to work more, but I can't because of all the coursework that I have, so that's pretty stressful with having to pay for groceries and my gas and stuff like that.
Students who are dealing with a tough time can reach out to UCF CAPS for any type. Orlando, this is Diego Ortiz with The Charge on Air.
We hope that students are continuing their hard work while also prioritizing their mental health at this time. If you are struggling, please reach out to a trusted individual. Nightbot, UCF's artificial intelligence program, is quickly becoming a part of campus life. I got a chance to learn more about Nightbot's functions. Nightbot is UCF's very own artificial intelligence program. Developed by UCF for Higher Education Innovation, it's designed to be a one-stop shop for student support. Nightbot helps students through navigating registration, finding campus services, and answering general questions about student life. Unlike generative AI, Nightbot is built on a curated knowledge base to ensure accurate information is provided to students, with yearly reviews and updates to the information. UCF is currently piloting Nightbot in 2 courses, English Comp 2 and Calculus 1, to see whether targeted messages can actually improve students' performance and keep them on track during heavy workloads. Tyler Walsh, director of the Center for Higher Education Innovation, says his team wants to understand whether Nightbot can make a real difference in student success.
How does it work in kind of STEM gateway, and how does it work in arts and humanities gateway, right? And these are kind of critical courses for student progression. So does it help lower the drop rate, the withdrawal rate? Does it help lower the number of Ds?
Next year, the program will expand into early engineering courses. Brian Yuri, a freshman architect major, says he sees both the benefits and the potential drawbacks of relying on Nightbot.
Though I see that, as most things in life have a balance, if you use the tools, most effectiveness out of it and improve yourself the most.
While Nightbot currently relies on curated answers, the long-term goal is to keep improving generative AI so it can eventually respond to students in real time without sacrifice. In Orlando, with the Charge on Air News, I'm John Perez. To find more information on Nightbot, visit sswb.ucf.edu. Now let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today's high is 81 degrees with mostly sunny skies and a 0% chance of rain. Tonight, the low is comfortable, 62 degrees with still no sign of rain. So you may need just a light coat tonight. Tomorrow's high is 78 degrees with cloudy skies and a 0% chance of rain. Slightly cooler than today, but cold enough for Floridians to start buying some Christmas-scented candles. That's all the time we have for now. Make sure to keep up with all that's happening throughout the week by following us on Instagram at The Charge News. And check back here tomorrow for another news update. I'm John Perez. Thanks for watching and have a great day.